Okay.
Yeah, here we are.
Wait, bitch. Give it a second. Let me settle in for fuck. You get comfy. I'm trying to find a comfortable spot.
I'm about to fall asleep on this couch.
It's comfortable.
Couch is so comfortable too, for real.
Isn't the color nice?
Yeah, it is. It's nice. I love olive green.
This is how you know I'm growing up in life, because of choosing colors.
No, for real.
My house is kind of colorful.
Yeah, it is. You have a lot of plants and stuff. If you guys were to see, she literally has a plant over there with sunglasses on.
No, I have to grab it. I'll clip it in.
Right.
Okay.
We gotta cut that off.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
We have a little Don Julio in here, guys. I'm just kidding.
Psych.
No, we don't. But we don't have kids today. Cheers to that.
It's been a great day.
Shout out to the village for taking care of the kids today. We truly appreciate it.
Yes.
In order to get things done. They support our hopes and dreams.
Our visions.
Oh my god. No, but our first episode was really good. We got a lot of good feedback.
I just seen it this morning. I think we were at 322.
Views. And we have 30 subscribers now on YouTube.
That's huge for us.
And our following went from like 67 to 112 on Instagram or something like that.
So I'm so happy.
I'm happy that you guys liked us.
Yeah. I know we got a lot of feedback. I know I did.
Yeah, like everyone said that it was good. Like a lot of people actually tuned in and watched it. You know, like
I feel like every day I check too, there's like at least 1 to 2 different people that have watched it. So thank you guys. I keep reposting.
Yes, no, for real. Thank you guys so much. You know, now we here for episode number 2. This one.
Different location.
Oh yeah, different location. If you guys can see, the setting is different. We are in Ariana's house.
Yes. We'll be changing locations.
Yeah.
But you know what? We do need to get a little better at this. We need to keep mics here and there, and we've been having struggles. Yes. But you know, it's all in the learning.
We're learning, yes. We definitely need we need a stand at my house and mics, and then mics at her house and a stand just in case, you know, you never know, because we're always rushing. And you know, when you have kids, you're always rushing and you always forget something.
She had to go back home and get the mics. But
when I was already 10 minutes away from her house.
Yes. But when she got here, I had pizza waiting for her. So feed the mama.
It was delicious. But yeah, I mean, this episode, we're going to take it all the way back to the first night the baby was conceived.
Scared for me! Next chapter!
I'm just kidding. We're not going to get in depth about that. But we will be talking about our pregnancies and our birth experience. You know, I think a lot of people, you know, like before I was pregnant, I always thought, oh my God, like pregnancy is such a beautiful thing. Like they're having a baby. First of all, a lot of my friends, including you, didn't tell me a lot of shit that happened while you're pregnant.
I didn't want to scare you.
There are so many symptoms that I wasn't aware of. The number one thing, I feel like the worst for me was being constipated.
Yeah, you were.
For my daughter, for my first pregnancy, I was so annoyed with the doctor.
I remember you texting me like, I can't go to the restroom.
No, sometimes I would literally be in the restroom. Like I would try, and I just couldn't. Yeah. And I think it was just something that came with that pregnancy, because for my son, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, it was totally different.
Yeah, it was so easy, like easy peasy. Like if I wasn't taking care of her, I wouldn't be tired. You know, I wouldn't be as tired, but because I did have her. But I'm so happy that his pregnancy was easy versus, you know, being the other way around while having her.
That would have been harder, 10 times more harder, dude.
Man, but I remember, for my daughter, I felt so bloated. I even lost weight.
You did.
I lost weight. I lost 30 pounds while being pregnant.
Yeah,
like
you
I
did.
went back to my high school weight after I gave birth. I was 128, and before I got pregnant, I was 165.
Wow, yeah, you were tiny.
I'm a little thick Betty. Just kidding. No, I was 165, and then I remember my husband and I were trying, and then I told him, I was like, wow, like I really need to lose weight because you usually gain about 20 to 30 pounds. I'm like, I would be like 190 when I'm pregnant. Like there is no way I could be 190. But
let me say, them kids did your body real well, sis.
Thank you.
I always call her my little Milfiana. All the time.
Yeah, she does. She really does. You'll see it in my comments, in my pictures.
Milfiana, my Milfiana right here. I gotta insert that in big bold letters, like Milfiana.
That should be our name. We should put our nicknames instead.
Yeah. What is mine then? What do you have me on your phone again?
Oh, top tier.
Top tier.
I have her top tier Ari because her energy is always top tier, guys. And if you know her, it really is, honestly. Like, it is. Her energy is always top tier.
Sometimes I try my best to do it.
But yeah, I mean, my first pregnancy was pretty tough. I was tired in the beginning. I literally would nap.
You were napping a lot.
I slept all the time. Like even the weekends, I just had off. I would sleep. My husband.
You were working too, and I remember you would go to your break and go to sleep.
Yeah. I would nap for my hour lunch. Like it's exhausting. It's crazy how a little tiny blueberry have you so tired.
Like not the app reference.
She was the size of a blueberry, and I was exhausted. I'm like, there is no way this child is doing all of this to me.
They do that.
Yeah,
they do that.
Man.
Fully.
I do not wish to be pregnant anytime soon.
And guys, I never want to be pregnant again.
No. How was your pregnancy though? Because I remember us talking while you were pregnant, but we weren't like as close. You know what I mean?
No, it was hard. It was extremely. I'm going back to reference, back to trauma. I would say that it was extremely hard for me personally, but it was very like a huge lesson.
What do you think was the biggest lesson? We might cry. We might cry. We might not. It's a safe space.
Yeah. A lesson in like patience and life, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But besides that, it was really hard. I did get diagnosed with a condition during my pregnancy, so it did make it a lot harder. But I'm so grateful I have her now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that too. Like when I was the first time mom, I remember I was like Googling all this stuff and just being stressed about like, oh my God, I don't want to have diabetes and all this other stuff. Like it's just a lot. Like it does come with a lot. Don't Google. Don't use
No,
Google
you know what?
For anything.
No. I don't agree with that. You know why? Because I self-diagnosed myself on Google with that condition I found that I had, which was cholestasis of pregnancy. You can Google that. And it literally makes you extremely itchy, dude. Like, you feel like you're on drugs. Really? No lie. Like, 1 minute you're scratching your head here, the next you're scratching your head here, you're itchy here in your legs. You feel like everything in your body's on fire, but there's ants that are running all over you at the same time, and you don't know where to scratch, how to get rid of the scratch.
And it happened your entire pregnancy?
It starts at like 5 months, and it doesn't go away until you give birth. Bitch, as soon as she came out, the condition's gone. So I had to suffer
for 3 months.
For a long time. Months, yeah. But it starts early, like 3 months. You start to itch extremely bad in your hands.
Does
and
your
the bottom
skin get dry?
No. It just, my skin, look, you see I still have it, like my skin gets really blotchy red and extremely itchy on the bottom of my feet and my hands. That's how it started.
Did they give you anything like cream?
No, because they didn't believe me. I kept going into the doctor and telling them, I swear, I know I have this condition. They're like, stop Googling it. Don't Google, diagnose yourself. It's not Dr. MD. I should get a freaking degree in it, because guess what? I had it. And I made the freaking nurse apologize to me. That was in the freaking emergency room. That I swear to God, I didn't have it.
Yeah, and sometimes even the nurses. I mean, I had good experiences with my nurses, but there are some that are very inconsiderate and don't care.
Extremely.
Like, I would say even going to the doctor, you know, for my first pregnancy, like, I went to every appointment. But then when I started realizing, like, okay, like, you don't need to go to every appointment. You know, like, for my second pregnancy, I really only went to like 3-4 appointments, because I was like, I'm in there and the doctor's like, how you feeling? I'm like, I feel this, I feel that, I feel it. Oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I go again, how you feeling? And I tell him all my concerns. He's like, that's normal. I'm like, well, shit, everything is normal. Yeah. So I'm like, why do I keep coming to you? You know? So for my second pregnancy, I only went to the first one. I went to the genetic testing, which is like the second appointment when you're like 12 weeks. Well, yeah. Oh, that's the thing though. For my second pregnancy, I found out when I was already 3 months that I was pregnant. So I was already, my appointment was in the second trimester. So they just did the genetic testing and all that. So this one went by so much faster. But I literally only went to like 3 appointments, because I'm like, I'm feeling well. And if all they're going to do is measure my damn belly and be like, okay, you're good to go now.
Go home.
Yeah. So I think that's the most annoying part of everything.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I felt too. I didn't find out that I was pregnant right away. It took me a long time. I think I didn't go until like almost 3.5 months pregnant.
Really?
Yeah. And then
you didn't have nausea or anything?
I didn't have anything. I wasn't like always keeping track of my period either. I was young. Yeah. You know, yeah. So that was the least of my concern until
I just gotta say, if you having sex, your period should be your concern.
Well, you know, at the time I was freaking 18. I wasn't thinking about that. 17, 18.
Yeah. No, you were like, yeah.
No, because I was already in cosmetology school.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, you were 18. I think I always say I know the day that she got pregnant, because that day we were together and we went to the park with some of like it was a reunion for Sunburst.
I don't even know this.
Remember we went to the San Pedro thing with the view?
And we went down to, okay.
So I forgot what it's
called.
I
was driving with all of you guys in there, no?
So she was the first one to get a car out of all of us. And I remember she was like, we were at the San Pedro thing, we were all hanging out at the park and stuff, and we were like, oh, we're hungry. It was another one. Her name is P. We call her P too. Her last name is Perez.
Hopefully we can have her on here one of these days, honestly.
We were at the San Pedro view anyways, and then she was like, oh, let's go, and I was like, okay, let's go. And then you were like, oh yeah, some guy hit me up, he wants to go eat mariscos. She's like, you guys want to come with me? And then we were like, nah, like, we good or whatever, right? So she just took us to McDonald's. I remember we ate food, and then she dropped us off at my house. And then she went with the guy.
Dude, I don't remember this.
To go eat mariscos. You went to Islas or something like that, and I remember. And next thing you know, we find out like a few weeks later, like a month or so, that she's pregnant. And I was like, I bet she got pregnant that night. I always think that.
I don't know though, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's just my mind, you know.
You know what's funny is that I don't remember doing that.
Nobody.
Nah, shake my head.
Yeah, like
I forgot.
I mean, it's been longer. It's been longer for you.
Oh yeah. It's like, you know, one of those, you have a memory. Now you've hidden memories so long.
Yeah.
You're like, what
yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, did I
is it? And then Mariscos is very believable.
Yeah, you're like he's like he wants to go eat mariscos or whatever. We're like, nah, we're not feeling marisco. I want a Big Mac. And then I remember you took us to McDonald's.
Oh my god!
And then I remember, Gabby was in the back, and then I was in the passenger seat with you. And stuff.
Isn't this the time that we were driving around and we got out the car and you guys started twerking on the hood of the car?
No, that was another time. No, that was nighttime. That was already nighttime.
Okay.
No, that was another time. It wasn't that time. No, because that's
the whole music video too.
I know. Who has the video?
I don't know. This is you, me, and P.
Yeah, that was at my house. That was at my house. I remember.
She's taking me to a lot of crazy stuff in her.
Oh my god.
In her hood.
Some stuff I forgot. Like when you
took me to my first ever flyer party in Compton.
We got there, guys.
No, wait. Time out. First of all, we gotta say how we got there because we walked for a long period of time at night.
I don't know what we were thinking.
What time? It was like 8 at night, 9 at night, and we're walking. And we walked how long?
I would say for like 30 minutes.
Just to get there. But we were with a lot of people.
Yeah, it was a lot of us. Yeah. But dude, we got there. The first thing we see on the ground is a glow in the dark.
Our condom. And we
went there for long.
No, we were like
ratchet.
17 at this point.
It was literally like so ratchet. People already like drugged out.
I remember somebody was dancing on a stage.
Yes.
I remember that, and they were like half naked.
Yes.
I was like, "What did she bring me to?"
They were like throwing money.
Yes.
All kinds of stuff. It was wild. I remember that.
Crazy.
We were with Medina too.
Yep. And Vanessa.
Yeah. Oh my god, Vanessa's hilarious. Yeah, she had a little beamer at the time.
Oh, we miss you guys.
She'll be pulling up on everybody.
And loud. Like
she did not care. Remember, she'll bring hella. Man, those are good memories. No, sorry, we went off topic.
Fully. I mean, like, damn, we were crazy, dude. But we had a good time. We had a
good time. No, but anyways, yeah, I would say my first pregnancy was heavy, like on my body. I think most people's first pregnancy is pretty heavy on their body. The second one was easy peasy,
lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
No, mine was. I didn't really get big with Emery until the last 2-3 weeks before I was gonna give birth. Then I popped the stomach, but the whole time I was skinny, ass was fat. Still fat, been that bitch.
Yeah, but pregnancy does do a lot to your body.
No, but even afterwards, I gotta give it to my daughter because she made me right and all thick in all the right places.
No, that's true. I would say my son did that for me more than my daughter.
He did you right.
Because my daughter, she made me more like super skinny. Like I felt like I wanted to be skinny, obviously, but not that skinny.
No, you were really skinny with her. Yeah. But SJ,
he
said, "Here you go, mama."
Right. Yeah, he's like, "Here you go."
He was looking out for you.
No, my little chunky.
He's so chunky.
My little chunky.
Yeah. I would just grab his legs. Like,
no, my son is
so chunky, but he's so cute. And then he's like always like.
He's always smiling.
Yeah.
And like he's so cute. Except for when he gets upset and he's hungry and you don't feed him fast enough, he starts screaming like if he's dying.
Like the world's coming to an end.
No, for real. But yeah, man.
We've gone like hella all over.
Yeah, we gotta do it all over. Cut it. Yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday.
It's a beautiful day when you don't got your kids with you, let me tell you that.
But then we don't know what to do.
Yeah, you don't. Like, if you were here, I'll just be pacing back and forth. Like,
honestly, like, I would say we, all moms, parents, you're like, we need a break. But then when our kids are literally gone, like,
what do?
We don't know what to do.
I'm texting, like, how is my girl doing?
Yeah, literally.
How's my baby girl? My Pookie bear.
I literally texted my sister-in-law. I'm like, oh, how is Navy doing? And then she's like, oh, she's down for her nap. And I was like, okay, cool, but it does get a little boring,
It does, dude. It really does. Like as much as we say we want a break, when you get it, you don't know what to do with yourself because you're just a mom 24/7.
Yeah, so it is. It's a mom 24/7. Mom 24/7 is crazy, guys. Yes. It's so crazy, like
mentally crazy.
Oh my god, my mind be on 10
all you guys the should time. See the messages we send each other throughout the day. Sometimes it don't get realer than that.
No, for real. Like I think we're gonna start screenshotting our conversations and posting it on here because sometimes it's too much.
Way too much. She will send me something and then I'll just be like, I feel you, sis.
We should have known kids were too much from the pregnancy, from the birth. Let's talk about that. Birth. Birth. Man, the fact that children have to come out of us is insane.
Why can't men do this?
Because they're incapable. Ooh, that's another topic
for another day.
Man, we are coming for you.
And we're not men haters.
No, we're not. We're not.
But we got a thing or two we like to get off our chest.
So let's just say a man can never do what a woman does.
And that's on what?
Period. And there's things that we women can do that men do. Like,
so I'll say that too.
Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Like,
because I don't want to be out here building no goddamn house.
I don't.
I don't want to be doing no concrete work outside.
I want to be taken care of.
Me too. I want all the princess treatment.
No,
provider energy only, please.
Sprinkle.
Please.
Sprinkle. Don't waste her time. Oh, no. But then it is a lot though when you have a provider.
Yeah. But just because I want a provider doesn't mean I cannot provide my lifestyle for myself because I'm already doing that, baby girl.
No, yeah.
But if you're going to come in my life, you better add, not subtract.
Look at her. She not good at math, but she good at that. Oh my god.
That was good. That was real good.
You guys should hear our conversations for real, man. Like, I kid you not. Man.
Oh, that was really good. I gotta write that one down. You got me there.
Yeah, she's literally terrible at math. Like, you guys don't understand. I really used to do her homework. Like, she's not even good at copying math. Like, how are you not good at copying? We used to be in class together, and I used to be like, just copy my test. She's like, I can't. Like, bitch, what you mean you can't? I used to be like, just give me your test. We used to switch tests.
Okay.
It's just insane. Like, it's just a fraction. Write that shit down.
No, dude. Even when we left military school,
I did her homework.
I used to go to Independent Studies High School.
I did her math packages. I did her
homework. She's the reason I graduated. I'm gonna be 100.
Like, you guys don't even understand. This girl struggles.
Yeah, I do.
We all have our struggles. We all
Mine is not, but I never lack money. So. Thank you, Jesus.
You know how to count them $100 bills.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. Oh my god. I swear, we might need to get a little down, Julio.
And this is just a sober.
Dude, after we finish recording that we're gonna take a little nap. But we are having too much fun. We might put up the music again.
Start dancing.
Yeah, for real.
Man. Unwind, untwine.
Yeah, because I've been stressed lately, to be honest.
You and me both.
No, we have. Like I said,
my job is stressing me, but I love my job. I really do. So I can't complain.
I don't I don't want to take for granted what I have, but some days are very stressful.
Yes.
But
relatable.
It is.
Not you.
You have to be happy.
Mixing your
I mean, I am happy. I am happy. You know what I mean?
This is just like real Unfiltered Mom podcast. Mm-hmm. We didn't even do an intro.
No, we didn't. Damn, it's okay though.
We'll stop right here. Start right here. Welcome to the
No Filter Mom podcast. Now, okay, so now is our birth experiences.
Even though we talked about it, did we?
No, we talked pregnancy. Okay. We talked pregnancy only. Okay. Our birth experience, we haven't talked. I mean, I was nervous for, I would say, the first time that I gave birth, but I kept telling myself, like, I could do it. I could do it. Mm-hmm. Like, women have been doing this for decades. Like, I know I could get it done. And I was in labor for 12 hours with my daughter.
That's easy.
I got the epidural at 6 centimeters. Mm. Yeah, so look, you are not less of a woman if you get the epidural.
Give me the drugs.
Like,
sign me up.
If anything, just my opinion, you are kind of dumb
if you don't get it.
If you don't get it, because you're putting your body through so much stress and trauma.
It's traumatic having kids come out your coochie.
It is. It's so traumatic. It is. And they're not giving rewards out here. They're not giving Grammys for no epidural. Let's be real. They're not. Like,
you don't get an award, okay?
Like,
I mean, but more power to you. No, for real. More power to you.
Yeah, you do it. You a strong woman.
You built strong. Durable.
Like that Rosie River thing. No, I mean, I got the epidural for both of my kids. For my second one, I would last a little longer. I was already like 7 centimeters with him, and I wasn't dilating anymore. And I'm like, I'm going to have this baby by 6 a.m. I was in labor by 1. I'm like, I'm going to have this baby by 6 a.m. So I told the nurse, I was like, give me the epidural so I could take a little nap and then, hopefully dilate more. Sure enough, I took an hour nap, woke up because my water broke. I went from 7 centimeters to 10 centimeters right away, ready to push. So there's pros and cons to epidural. People be like, oh, that's so much drugs.
It's just the right amount of drugs to get that baby off.
They have this little button.
Yeah. Oh, girl, I kept 30 minutes on the dot.
I was pressing it. I was pressing. I remember when for Navy, the doctor was like, okay, it's time to push. Girl, I pressed it like 3 times. My husband was laughing. I was like, I do not want to feel a thing. I do not want to feel anything.
No. But let's be real. That needle that goes in your back.
Oof. Oof.
It gave me
goosebumps.
Let's just take a moment of silence for that. Because you're a real one. That's real struggle, real shit. Ooh. That needle is so damn big.
Google it if you.
It's like you see it and you're like, ain't no way that's going in my back. But then you get that contraction and you're like, get that in my back now, like right now.
No, and then the thing is that you're doing it in the middle of getting contractions, so you can't.
And if you move, you could paralyze yourself for the rest of your life.
Dude, I feel it in my back right now.
I don't want to think about it. That's 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
I literally feel it in my back right now. Like the girl.
My back is messed up to this day, though.
Yeah, it does kind of mess up your back. But
let's be real about that. Let's talk about that.
It does kind of mess up your back, but I don't know. Would you rather have a messed up back?
I'll take the messed up back any day.
Versus
any day.
Everything?
No, any day. But let me say, okay, well, you didn't finish your birth story.
No, I'm done.
My birth was very, very crazy.
Yeah, mine were easy. I would say mine were normal, not traumatic at all. Like easy, like I have no complaints about my birth.
No, mine was really hard. With that condition I had to be induced into labor. I didn't go into labor naturally.
Well, I was induced too.
Oh, yeah.
But it's crazy, the day that I got induced, because my doctor wouldn't allow me to go past 41 weeks because it's not good for the baby and all that, because the babies are really a little older and stuff. But the day that I had my inducement for both my babies, I started contracting, and I arrived at the hospital for both 5 centimeters dilated.
Yeah, you were.
So I'm just one of those women that give birth later, you know. But then also it's like your due date is just a prediction.
Yeah.
Because I'm
not
irregular.
for me though.
I'm irregular.
That's why my experience was not like that at all.
Yeah.
Due to that condition I had, it's literally a toxin that runs through your bloodstream, right? Mm-hmm. But with this toxin, your baby is not guaranteed to come out alive. So you could have a stillborn baby.
That's crazy.
I only felt my daughter move in my stomach maybe once, 2 times max, and half the time I didn't know she was alive. Because of that condition, she wasn't moving. I would have to go in 3 times a week my last 2 months of pregnancy and get the belly band on me and have her monitored for an hour 3 times a week because I had to make sure she was alive up until my due date, which was the 21st. And if I didn't have her that specific day, she would have come out stillborn.
Really?
Yeah, but I went into be induced on the 19th.
So you were in labor for 2 days?
Yes, bitch. I was in labor for 36 hours. Was that 2 days? No. You know,
this goes back to the math conversation.
Never mind. Scratch that.
48.
Yeah, that's 48.
Oh,
I went in the 19th at night. Okay. And then I stayed, I went in at 11 p.m. maybe, almost midnight. And then I stayed there until my birthday.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital forever.
Okay. Yeah, you were there for a whole week, basically.
Mm-hmm. But with her, I had to be induced, but they put this thing in me that looked like a freaking tampon.
Did they do the balloon on you?
No. So it looked like a tampon, and it has to be inserted in your vagina for 12 hours. If it falls out before the 12th hour, you know what happens?
What?
You have to start all over again.
And what does that little thing do?
It induces your labor because I wasn't going to go into labor naturally ever by myself due to that condition.
But why didn't they just give you a drug?
That was a drug, but it's inserted into your your vaginal system.
Did it fall?
So mine fell the last hour on my 11th hour, right before it's going to hit my 12th hour. I had to pee so bad, but I was in extremely bad pain already in this 12-hour period. Because
so you're already dilating?
No, I wasn't dilated at all. Not even 1 centimeter dilated at all in those 12 hours. By the time I even hit 1 centimeter dilated, I was already in labor for 17, 18 hours. I did not have a great experience whatsoever. I was not able to dilate. I was extremely in pain, to the point that I was in there begging the damn doctor to give me a C-section and get this demonic demon out that I felt like at the moment was killing me inside.
She's the sweetest little girl.
She is. I love her. I love you, baby. But no, it was extremely painful, dude.
Why didn't they just give you a C-section?
Because I was young and they didn't want to screw my experience in case I ever had more kids. And they thought that my body was capable of it. But I just wasn't able to get my body to do what it needed to do because it wasn't going naturally. By the 20th hour, my water finally broke and I finally hit 3 centimeters. And I still was not allowed drugs. No. I was 2.5 centimeters, almost 3, but you can't get the epidural until you're 3 centimeters. Yeah. I was already at this point in labor for 24 hours. No type of drug. I'm lying because they did give me something, but no epidural. I was probably by the 20th hour. No lie. Shout out to my mama because she was the one that was in there with me only, and she saw me go through it all.
No, going through birth is actually a very vulnerable stage.
It is.
It's a lot. I feel it's the most vulnerable stage that I have ever been in my life.
Me too. Me too.
Truly, just being in labor and just everything that happens there. I think even when people be like, oh, you know, like, I hope you have a, like, every time I see pregnant women, like, I always tell them, you know, I pray that you have a good labor, because
you never know.
It's so dangerous. Like,
you could lose your life.
Yeah.
You freaking are pushing so hard, you busted something in your brain, or like a blood vessel.
Like, even the nurse was like, don't push, like, don't use your like your head, basically.
You're like trying to focus. Yeah. What do you mean? Like,
she's like, do it like if you're pooping. But it's like so much going on, because you could pop a like a blood vessel, if you're using too much strength from your head. Yeah. Basically, which has happened before. But it's a lot. It's a very vulnerable stage. I remember for my first birth, my mother-in-law happened to be there, and my father-in-law, because when they're visiting us at the hospital, I told my parents not to come because I didn't know how long labor was going to be. Yeah. My parents got there after, when my daughter was already born. But yeah, like, my mother-in-law has my vagina in her phone. She was all up in there. They were like,
hey, I love Mrs. Washington.
They were like, don't record. She's like, I'm recording.
That's my first grandbaby.
Exactly. She was there to win as her first grandbaby.
But you know what? We got to give her props, because she captures every moment.
Yeah, she does.
And she always has great pictures.
And then I remember she was like, you want to see yourself giving birth? And I didn't for a while. And then finally I saw it, and I was like, oh, it's not that bad. It doesn't look as bad, you know, but shit, like, it wasn't like super bad for me, but it is kind of bad. You know what I mean? Like, women literally have lost their lives, bringing life to this.
Well, that's what I thought was happening to me, dude.
Yeah, that's very painful.
Like, finally, by the 25th hour, I want to say, I freaking was finally able to get the epidural. But imagine being in labor that long. But like I said, by the 20th hour, or maybe a little before that, maybe like 16, 17, I was begging them, please cut me open. Cut me.
I would have been begging them too.
They weren't listening. They finally were able to give me something, because I was uncontrollably weeping like Kim Kardashian, like the ugly cry, like, you know, like ugly, because I was in so much pain.
I bet.
That they gave me, I'm not even lying, I think to this day, was fentanyl. But I don't know.
They do get fentanyl at the hospitals.
But I'm going to say, I see why people get addicted to that, because that was some good.
Really?
Yes. Like, in that moment of all the pain I was, they had IVs in my hand and my toes, because I lose blood flow quickly. So I had IVs running out of my toes and my hands looking insane. And they freaking shot it in my vein, right? And I remember it felt like ice, like cold. And you feel it.
Well, the epidural feels good.
No, this felt crazy. Like, I never felt anything like this in my life. Like, the euphoric feeling of that drug going in your body. I was like, great. And I got it twice. So I love that. Crazy. That was like, I felt it, right? And they're like, okay, right when it gets to like your elbow area, you're just gonna knock out. Sure enough, I felt it hit here, and I was out for like 2 hours of my pregnancy. Like, labor part.
I know you, like,
I needed that.
Yeah.
No, once I finally woke up, I finally hit the 3-centimeter mark. Thank goodness. Only took forever. Fuck.
24 hours
24 hours later, a whole day later. You want to come? Give me 3 centimeters. I was finally able to get the epidural.
Crazy.
And then at my 36th hour, I had her. But I had already been in so much pain, like my back was killing me, that I was hitting that button, like you said, like crazy.
Yeah,
but it's a limited dose.
It is. It's a limit. You have to make it. The thing about the epidural, I think they only give it to you for like 6 hours or something, and it's limited to pressing that button.
Well, I was in only labor for that last period of 6 hours, dude. So by the time...
I remember that when the nurse told me, oh, it's only for... I can't remember now how many hours it is. She was like, it's only for a certain amount of time. I was like, what? So you're telling me once this runs out, like, I feel everything? But even then, like, for example, the epidural for me, for my daughter, they had to do it 3 times over again. I never told you. Yeah.
3 times?
Yes, because the first...
Oh, no.
Because the first time, I felt it all on one side. okay, so then I told the girl was like, the nurse was like, just give it some time, and I'm like, I'm still feeling it, and he came again or whatever, and it's I can't
anesthesiologist,
and he did it again, and it was that same side again, and then the third time he was kind of annoyed. He's like, you sure?
Like, why would I?
Am I sure? If I say I feel it, I feel it. Like, even the nurse was like, she feels it. Like, try to do something for her. And then finally, the third time, it did work. Like, I did feel completely numb, but because they did it so many times, my body felt super heavy.
Yeah.
Because even for my son,
you can't move, dude. My leg kept falling off the damn. I was laying there, and I just kept feeling this leg go. And I was like, can't pick it up, it's so damn heavy, but I was so drugged out that I was like,
wait, you know what's the most, what is it called?
The catheter? I didn't have that.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, once again, all my friends that didn't tell me, the girl was like, yeah, we're going to give the epidural, but we have to put in the catheter or whatever it's called.
Oh, maybe I did get it then. I don't even know.
Yeah, maybe whatever it's called. I was like, what is that? And then she told me, she's like, oh, yeah, it's for you to pee. I was like, wait, what? It literally hangs like by your clit, basically.
I don't know if I did that. I might have.
And then, it fully didn't numb me, so I was still kind of feeling it too. It just felt so uncomfortable.
I was numbed. I was done. Thank God they finally decided to help a sister out, because I thought it was on my deathbed, man. And I hadn't eaten, because you can't eat.
Yeah.
I hadn't eaten since like the 19th of March. And I gave birth on the 21st of March.
Yeah, no. I remember I told the nurse, I was like, I'm hungry and I can't.
Ice chips.
Yeah, no. Ice chips.
They brought me some damn ice.
Yeah, and then she's like, and Jello. And I was already like, I was going to hit like almost, it was going to be like my 12th hour about to give birth, whatever. But, I didn't know. Yeah. And she's like, I'll bring you some more Jello. I was like, no more fucking Jello. I remember my husband even started laughing, and the nurse started laughing too. I was like, no more fucking Jello. I'm tired of that shit.
Bitch, all I had was ice. They upgraded you. They could bring me a cup of ice.
Shout out to
sitting there like.
Shout out to my husband though. He fed me cookies.
Oh, we know you loved your cookies. Bitch, you used to smuggle cookies under the table at military school.
I forgot.
She used to tell people, you go eat that cookie, and then we would get in trouble if we shared. If we would share food, we would get in trouble. So we used to wrap it in a napkin and smuggle it under the table like 50 girls, 25 girls, 20 girls on one side, smuggling a cookie across underneath a barter system.
Hey, when they were at military school, they fed us so good.
Well, though,
3 times a day. I remember one time my mom got mad because I was like, in Spanish, I was like, en la escuela militar me daban bien de comer. And she's like, oh, pues lárgate la chingada otra vez. Meaning, I was like, in military school, I ate so well, and here at home, like, you're not really feeding me like that. And she's like, well, take your ass back to military school.
Oh, shit. Okay, anyway. He was feeding you cookies?
Yeah. No. And then the nurse was like, oh, you shouldn't have ate anything. I'm like,
I didn't have nothing in my system.
Yeah. No.
But by the time I was about to give birth, finally, I had already hit my last thing 30 minutes prior to me giving birth. And, it's like a 30-minute span. You can keep hitting it. I had no more.
So you did end up pushing her out then?
I pushed her out naturally, thankfully, thank God.
How long did it take you?
Like 20 minutes, maybe less.
Damn, pushing?
Yeah, maybe. I don't even know. Honestly, I was so out of it at that point. I was like,
how did you even have the energy to push? Because pushing takes a lot of energy.
I didn't. I was in there telling my mama, I can't do this. I can't push. And she's like, well, that's too damn bad. She's like, what do you want to do now? Like, you're already here. It was so hard. It was so painful.
Yeah, man.
I'm sitting there pushing her out. Finally, she comes out, and I hear her, like, but she's not crying. And at this point, dude, like, this is the scariest part of my birth for me. I feel like, you know, in the movies, like when people, everything is like passing everything by, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just laying there, literally, like just laying there. My mom's right here. The baby finally has come out. She's over here. She's not crying yet because she swallowed, like, I think she swallowed her own, I don't know, poop in my system. She was in there too goddamn long. She didn't want to come out. And she wasn't crying. So then, like, my mom was sitting here. My mom is talking to me, but it's like I can hear her, but I can't respond to her.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear the baby cry. She's not crying. By this time, it's like already 2 minutes in of her being out.
Mm-hmm.
I finally hear her cry, and I just remember laying there, like, like, right, and I'm like legs still open, like
The Exorcist.
Laying there, and my mom's like, "Are you okay?" And she said, "I just went blank, like pale white."
Really?
I just remember hearing her cry, and I looked over at my mom like crazy, and she's like, "Are you all right?" And I just remember saying like, "Nah, I'm not." And then the doctor finally came back because she started crying, and they're like, "You have to push again." I started crying because they're like, "You have to push your placenta out."
Oh my god! Yes.
I didn't know that was a part of pregnancy. Nobody warned me there.
That placenta thing, and then they push on your
stomach so hard. Like you're dying already at this point.
The shit that we fucking go through. It's insane.
Isn't it for ungrateful men sometimes?
No, not all, but it's insane. That's crazy. They put the placenta. Yeah, you have to push the placenta.
Then they told me that, and I started crying. I was like, I can't do it.
Hurts. It hurts a lot.
But thankfully, as soon as like I barely lifted, it just came out.
That's good. Yeah, I had a blood clot with Navy.
Really?
When they had to keep on pushing until they could get that blood clot out, and they pushed for a while. Like, I kid you not, my stomach was a little bruised. And I wasn't even able to lay on my stomach for like 3 months because they pushed so hard. Like, it hurt a lot. And the doctor was like, "I'm sorry." Because I was like, you know, like I was out of drugs and stuff. I was like, The doctor was like, "I'm sorry. Like, we have to because we don't want you to, like, something else happen." Yeah.
Yeah, they do press hard. And that's like, they started doing that to me. By this point, I was so out of it. Like I said, I could hear everybody talking to me. There was one nurse like, "How do you feel? What's your pain level on a 1 to a 10? I'm like, "Bitch, I'm at a 10 still. Like, what can you do? Cook a sister up with something." I just might need my second dose of fentanyl, please. And that's what she did for me. I didn't ask for that, but that's what she did for me.
That's good though. Yeah.
I felt it again, right? I felt it again. I felt the code go through my veins.
You sound like a real white, like trailer trash addict.
I felt it go through my body, get knocked out. So I didn't even meet like Emery or have that first real moment with Emery.
I met Navy. It's so
no, beautiful. I didn't, bitch. I was asleep for like 4 hours after I gave birth because I was just done. My body was done.
Yeah, they latched her right to me too. That girl latched on. Both of my kids latched on real fast. I'm like, damn.
I had my moment way after. I just remember. I remember coming off of fentanyl. Just kidding. I don't know what it was, but I'm assuming that's what it was. And I was like, it was dozing out of my body, right? And my mom had been with Emery the whole time that I was asleep. And I remember the nurse coming in like, "Oh, what's the baby's name?" And you know how they have the boards in there, so it was written. And my mom was like, "Emery." "Oh, that's so pretty."
You had already decided her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, the nurse was like, "Oh, that's such a pretty name." She goes, and I remember like she came to check the baby, right? And I'm waking up already at this point, 4 hours later, thank God.
I mean, you needed that rest.
Yeah. So. And the nurse goes, "What a beautiful baby." And I wake up out of my sleep like this. Duh. Haven't you seen her mama?
You're lying.
I swear to God. My mom was right there laughing in the corner. She's like, "Ariana Michelle." And I'm like, I start laughing, you know, I'm like, I'm back.
Yeah, like, I'm back.
I'm back. And then I finally met my baby girl.
That's crazy, yeah. No, birth is definitely wild.
Traumatic.
I remember the doctor's like, the head is out. Oh my gosh, she has so much hair. Both of them had a lot of hair.
Yeah.
So much hair. She's like, you want to touch her hair? Like, feel it. I was like,
no. No, thank you.
I'm okay. At first, I was like, I want to push my kids out through the head, like, while I'm pushing out. Like, because, Kourtney Kardashian does that with all her kids that she had. She would grab them from the head and, like, push them out. And I was like, I want to do that. No, I want no parts.
No. I'll pass.
I'm good on that, honestly. Like,
but besides that, I'll give my birth a 1 out of 10 experience.
I would give mine, like, I would say 8, I wouldn't say, like, I would say a 10 is, like, you're contracting your water braids and boom, the baby comes out. Like, it's a movie, Like, that's really a 10. But I would give mine, like, an 8.
I'm going to give it a 1.5. I'll give it a half a point up. Yeah, no. You couldn't pay me $1 million right now to do that again ever in my life. I mean.
Yeah, no, I do not want to get pregnant anytime or plan to get pregnant anytime. No. It's a lot, honestly.
No, thank God for my copper IUD, because not all heroes wear capes. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, no, I mean, but we learn from these things.
Oh yeah,
we grow.
I sat my butt down to the ground, chained to the ground. I
feel like after a woman has a child, you never ever go back to your old self. I mean, some of y'all are questionable. I would say that. I'd be like, girl, you still doing that? Wow. But we're not judging.
No, never.
Some of us just have a little more maturing to do, but
it's like we said last time, we don't judge.
Exactly. But I feel like it has made us better people.
Yeah. It has, and I can't wait to continue sharing our journey in motherhood in the next couple episodes, and
just continue to talk about ourselves, that, like, just our experiences.
Yeah, and how it's been being a mom, going into momhood, and we'll share that next.
See you guys soon. Yeah.